I will be reviewing 2 videos and discussing whether or not they have scientific support for their claims. I reviewed both Brendan Burchard's How to Be Happy, Secrets to Happiness, as well as Sonia Lyubomirsky's Happiness for a Lifetime. We'll go ahead and start with Brendan Burchard. During his video, he basically goes into discussing happiness and how we know happiness usually comes from an orientation towards the world, looking at past, present, and future in different ways. What makes us happy in the present and being mentally engaged in what we do every day, as well as accepting the world as it is. Anticipation of the future with excitement and things of that nature. He makes suggestions on what to do to be happy, finding things to be excited about and to continue to be present and engaged, as well as being physically healthy, making suggestions like sleeping for 8 hours a day, ensuring that you're drinking water and eating a lot of greens, avoiding sugar. These are all things that he says we all know. For a full evaluation of life and assessing yourself emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, he goes over this as well. As a whole, this video, he's basically just going into things that he states we all know and things that are like common sense. As far as Sonia Lyubomirsky's video, Happiness for a Lifetime, it's regarding acts of kindness and basically, how to sustain being happy. If you do certain things, it might not last a lifetime. Like eating something might make you happy for a moment, but then later on you might be like, oh, why did I eat that? But things as far as acts of kindness, doing that is something that gets instilled in you and makes you feel better as a person, and that continued will last more like a lifetime versus just in the moment. There's benefits of helping someone are beneficial, was a quote that she presented from one of our previous presidents. She says, helping others opens the door to a path of good things and positive social consequences. She goes into a study that was performed where students were asked to do acts of kindness in specific increments. It was over a 6-week period, and the students either did them all in one day or spread out over the course of the 6 weeks. After the whole 6 weeks was over, they compiled all the data from the control group, and she laid it out into a bar graph that she presented, and it basically unveiled that once all the people who did it all in one day, all 5 acts in one day, they were all happier than the people who just spread it out. Because once you spread it out, it really didn't amount to anything because it's like here and there, but doing it over and over really start to basically make a difference. Now, in regard to both of these videos, to compare them, Brendan Burchard's video showed no scientific support in his claims in regard to happiness. However, Professor Sonia Lyubomirsky's claims did. Although Brendan's video, he repeatedly made statements like, we all know, and that is not science. He just made statements and provided opinions that aren't backed by anything. On the other hand, Sonia's video provided optimal scientific support. She provided information on her study that was performed using a control group. She also provided the results of the study using a bar graph while presenting what was performed within the study.